Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2020 BMW M5 competition, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. All 2020 BMW M5s come with a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8. In the standard car, the engine makes 600 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque and pairs with an 8-speed M Steptronic transmission. The competition features the same engine, but with 617 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. An M driver's package, which comes standard on the Edition 35 years trim, raises the electronic speed limiter from 155 miles an hour to 189 and includes a voucher for an M driver school session at one of BMW's Performance Centers in the US. The base M5 gets wireless device charging, a Harman Kardon stereo, leather upholstery, and 20-way power heated front seats. The executive package, which comes standard on the Edition 35 years M5, dresses things up further with soft closed doors, a power rear sunshade, ventilated front seats, heated rear seats, 4-zone automatic climate control, and a surround view camera. The M5 comes with BMW's latest iDrive 7 operating system, as well as a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and a 10.25-inch center display. The 2020 BMW M5 hasn't been crash tested on its own, but the standard 5 series on which the M5 is based gets the highest available top safety pick status from the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. The M5 also comes standard with blind spot monitors, lane departure warning, forward collision warning with automatic braking, and pedestrian detection, and a head-up display. Adaptive cruise control and adaptive lane control are optional extras. There's also a limited production Edition 35 years M5 for 2020, and it's based on the high performance M5 competition. The Edition 35 years distinguished itself with special frozen dark gray paint. It's got 20-inch alloy wheels finished in graphite gray. It's got high gloss black brake calipers and badge delete on the trunk. Okay, let's get into this build and price review of the 2020 BMW M5 competition sedan. Yeah, I was just talking about that Edition 35 years trim. Yeah, I've been seeing that there's a limited edition of that, but yet I don't really see anything on this here sales page, really is what this is, right? I don't see anything on the M5 sales page that's actually really talking about it. So I don't know if we're going to see that as a trim package edition once we get to the build. I'm not really sure, but so far I haven't seen anything on BMW's website on this M5 page that even talks about the limited edition 35 years trim, which is why I didn't really talk about it too much. But what I do want to talk about here is pretty self-explanatory, are the exterior colors for our 2020 BMW M5 competition sedan. This color here is called Donington Gray Metallic. And then we have a rhododendite silver metallic. That's kind of a tongue twister for me. There's a champagne quartz metallic. There's azurite black. They should just have some normal names, really, honestly. There's almond brown. There's bluestone metallic. There's marina blue. There's snapper rocks blue. That is a silly name. Singapore gray. It's kind of an okay color. There's a black sapphire. And then there's, of course, Alpine White. Honestly, I'm not really crazy about any of the colors. I usually always like the Alpine White. I would maybe be kind of partial to the Singapore Gray. Normally, I'm not a blue car person, but you know what? This Marina Blue Metallic seems like the right color. We might have to build and price our M5 competition in Marina Blue Metallic. So yes, as we already know, the BMW M5 for 2020, and it always has, made prolific power. Makes 600 horsepower in the standard M5, and it makes 617 horsepower in the M5 competition. Either way, they both make 553 pound-feet of torque. Here's what's cool about the BMW M5. Now, the BMW M5 for 2020, it competes against the Porsche Panamera, which is a super, super awesome car. It competes against the Mercedes E63 AMG S, also a hammer of a car. They too are all four-wheel drive, but the difference between the M5 and those other two super sedans is that you can switch the BMW from two-wheel drive to all-wheel drive. So you can still have a rear-wheel drive sedan if you really want to, with all the classic rear-wheel drive driving characteristics. So that's what BMW means over here by the fully adjustable drivetrain. And then over here on the left, they're talking about the quick shifts with that 8-speed M Steptronic automatic transmission. But there's also paddle shifters, and there's a launch control feature. Speaking of features, there's also an adjustable sports suspension. The M5's adaptive M suspension gives you 3 adjustable modes to accommodate your driving style and all that there. Here, BMW is telling us a little bit more about the M5 competition. They're getting a little more specific. Yeah, we know, a sensational 617 horsepower. It's only 17 more horsepower than a standard M5. You're not going to really feel that. Then it's got a special M Sport exhaust, and it's got high gloss black exterior elements, and it's got an M Sport mirror and competition badging, along with exclusive 20-inch M wheels. Here they're talking about the iconic M design, and yeah, you know what? It is. I've always liked BMW M5s. I mean, what's not to like? They've been around since 1988. I think was the first year of the M5. What was that? The E28 chassis? Yeah, I think it was the E28 chassis. Those are sweet. But you know what? The 2013 F10 M5, if you haven't seen that, let me put a picture up to that right now. This 2013 BMW M5, I still think it is very attractive. Yeah, it pretty much looks like a 2020. They haven't really changed the body too much. But the 2013 M5 to me is just the most beautiful super sedan ever. Okay, check it out. You can get the carbon fiber reinforced plastic roof, which looks really, really awesome, resulting in a lower center of gravity and reduced overall weight. How much weight? We don't know. They don't say. Here are some other notable features for our 2020 BMW M5 sedan. The signature M twin stalk mirrors over here on the left that improve the vehicle's aerodynamics while they look good as well. They also look good. Here are the 20-inch wheels, the double spoke bicolor wheels. They are attractive. I like them. Here they're telling us that sport and style come together with the aggressive front bumper and large side air vents on the 2020 M5, right? Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's very attractive. I love the new headlights. They look very good. This is certainly a competition. How do we know that this is a competition that they're showing? Well, it's all got all the blacked out grille. Remember, the competition gets all blacked out elements. Blacked out grille. Look at the side mirrors are blacked out. Yeah, this is certainly a competition. Yeah, or maybe this could be that 35 years edition because it looks like it's in that frozen gray paint. This could be that 35 years edition, actually. At any rate, let's move on. Let's talk about some aerodynamics. The BMW M5 has a rear diffuser that utilizes airflow to improve vehicle downforce with added flair to the rear design. So not only is it functional, it's also beautiful, is what they're saying. The M Quad exhaust delivers rich, throaty exhaust notes that they also pipe in through the speakers if it's anything like a 2013. Okay, so these aren't just pictures. These pictures have words underneath them, apparently. Right here, they're letting us know about this is the M-specific live cockpit professional with dynamic instrument cluster that displays customizable layout, replacing static 2D designs for driver-centric control. Yeah, it's very attractive. The shifter is gorgeous. I think it's very exciting that the BMW M5 is an automatic. Do you realize that it's never been an automatic? From 1988 forward, the BMW M5 was always a stick shift car. And then with the E60 M5 that came out in what, 2006? I better put a picture up. Okay, here's a picture of a 2006 BMW M5. What's significant about this is that's when they came out with that SMG transmission that was kind of like their first take at a clutchless automatic gearbox, blah, 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 that was well, some people loved it, most people hated it, da 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 da. And then the 2013 M5 that I showed you, that had basically it was a manual, sort of kind of, that did have an automatic version, but was definitely better than the E60. So yeah, now we've come full circle, and now the M5 has a full automatic transmission. I just think that's pretty exciting. Look at the head-up display for this BMW M5. Now, if you watch my channel at all and you've seen any of my videos where I talk about head-up displays, I'll say in other videos that, hey, I think BMW has the best head-up display in the business. And so here's a nice shot of it. And yeah, this is the M-specific head-up display. It's got customizable performance. You get to show your speed, navigation, your RPMs. There's a shift light, current gear, all that stuff. Love it. Love it. All right, let's talk about drive modes. As we're getting ready to talk about drive modes, I see this little exhaust button right here. Is that for your active exhaust to open and close the exhaust flaps? I don't know. At any rate, let's talk about versatile driving modes. So yeah, when you change these driving modes, it includes a steering response, exhaust notes, suspension dampening. It tightens up all of that, or changes it depending on if you're doing like a comfort or a sport or a Sport Plus mode. They don't really talk about the modes, what they are specifically. Here they're telling us about the seamless connectivity, the beautiful iDrive 7. It's gorgeous, right? And it's got a 10.2-inch high-resolution touchscreen, and it's the latest iDrive system. And here's the deal. In another video, I was saying how, a lot of manufacturers are coming out with this whole drowsy alert thing to see if drivers are getting drowsy, and everybody thinks that's pretty cool. The reality is that Mercedes has been doing that for 20 years. Here's the deal. BMW has been doing iDrive for basically going on 20 years. I think circa 2004-ish or 2003 when they came out with the 745i. Not going to put up a picture. You can Google it. When they came out with that was really their first touch into the iDrive. So they really do have the best in the business. They've been around the longest. Doesn't necessarily mean it's always going to be the best, but in this case, it does. Here, and last but not least, they're talking about some intelligent assist drive technologies, including active cruise control, active lane keeping assist, front cross traffic alert, and traffic jam assist. I don't think this guy needs to worry about it. He's driving in the middle of the desert on an open road. I don't think he needs to worry about any of those features. Speaking of features, let's go over the features for our 2020 BMW M5 competition. Yeah, we can see it starts at $110,000. And yeah, let's go over some of the features. They've got it some categories here: drive features, appearance features, technology features, and there's subcategories underneath these: protection features. Okay, so there looks like there's 4 categories. We're just going to quickly graze through these. We are not doing a deep dive. We're going to graze over it. Like, I just wanted to check out the leather, right? We get the extended merino leather upholstery in the competition, but you get a Sensatec dashboard, which, maybe you do, maybe you don't know. Sensatec is BMW's fake leather, okay? They're pleather. So you get a Sensatec dashboard. I don't know if we can upgrade, and maybe I don't really care. We'll see. Okay, I gotta check the tech. You get Apple CarPlay compatibility, but it's a 1-year trial, so it's a subscription. Not really a fan of that subscription-based stuff for Apple CarPlay. They don't say anything about Android Auto, so I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, there we go with the connectivity. I guess that's probably decent enough. We know that you're going to have, Bluetooth phone and wireless and Bluetooth streaming and all of that. Oh, that's located here under the audio system. Yeah, the Harman Kardon audio system, 600 watts, 7 tweeters. Well, you got a lot of speakers actually. 7 tweeters, 7 mid-range speakers, 2 bass speakers, right? HD radio. Yeah, what do we have for comfort and convenience here? Engine stop-start feature. Yeah, we know it's going to be loaded. Rain-sensing wipers. Yeah, there's nothing here that's really sticking out that we don't actually kind of expect. So, with that said, let's just go jump over to the build. But before we jump over to that build, I want to check the torque. Let's check the torque. So, yeah, it makes 553 pound-feet of torque, our M5 competition. And it makes it, wow, really pretty low. 1,800 RPM, all the way up to basically 5,700 RPM. This thing's a beast. I mean, it's making torque everywhere. Right off of idle, and basically up to the red line. So it's basically on until it's off, buddy. You know what I'm saying? It's either on or off with this car. I like it. And it's an automatic with the paddle shift. So when you don't feel like shifting and you just want to cruise your super land missile, then you can just put it in automatic mode. We did not check the gallery, so let's run through these gallery photos just super quick, right? Just checking it out. Car's a good-looking car. We already know that. We're already fans. We're already fans. But let's just go through these photos real quick. It's a good-looking car, isn't it? Yeah, let's get into the interior. There's the motor. There's your door sills. There's a beautiful seats. Nice seats. Nice steering wheel. Look how beautiful everything is. I actually like the color of that interior. I normally would go black. I might go with that color interior. I don't know what color they're going to call it, but we'll see. There's the optional Bowers and Wilkins. Yeah, buddy. It's nice. Look at that M-specific digital instrument cluster. Looking quite nice. Wireless charging pad. It's optional. Whatever. We're getting it. All right, let's go do our building price. Okay, M5 competition sedan. Starting MSRP, $110,000. All-wheel drive. Gets 21 miles to the gallon. That's probably mixed fuel economy. And it does 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds. Okay, what color did I say we were going to get? They say the trending color is Snapper Rock. I don't even like the name of that for a bunch of reasons. At any rate, Marina Blue Metallic or Marina Bay Blue, we're all over that, buddy. We're all over that color. No, I don't think we need to worry about that zip code thing. All right, so we went through our exterior color, and that's the one we have. And let's talk about wheels. So there are the local favorites, which it doesn't know where I am, so how are they the local favorite? At any rate, these are the 20-inch M double-spoke black wheels, performance non-run flat. Let's see what those look like. Nah, I think we'll go with the Y-spoke. If we did this car in like a Donington gray or a black or something like that, then maybe I might go with those black wheels. But since we didn't, I'm just gonna stick with the M Y-spoke forged bicolor wheel. So yeah, let's move on to upholstery, otherwise known as interior. Oh, that's called the Aragon Brown Extended Merino leather. Wow, gorgeous. And then what do we do it in the full? Oh, it goes down to the bottom. You see down there by the knee pad down here? Let me see down here by the steering wheel. I'm going to go back to the regular. See that? Boom. And then look at the bottom of the door too down here on the driver door, on the passenger door over there too. And then boom. Yeah, I think we got to go with the full leather there. I think that looks wonderful. Love that. What do we got here? What do we want for our interior, for our trim? There's the fine line ridge, there's aluminum carbon, which is what we've got already optioned. What's this plum brown? Do we want to do something that's like fashionable like that? That's kind of attractive. And you know what? If we're going to do this, I think I got to change the color, buddy. I think we got to change the exterior color. I think we got to go to that Donington gray. We got to go to that Donington gray. Let's go hit that Donington gray up real fast. Where's it at? Or maybe, was it Donington gray, or was it, oh, where's that other color? Singapore gray metallic. Maybe we want Singapore gray. I don't like the way that even looks in the thing. How about Donington gray? All right, we're going to go Donington gray, right? And then, yeah, we still have our upholstery and our trim, our Aragon brown full, and then we have the individual plum wood trim. Now, if you don't know what BMW individual means, I'm not going to tell you in this video. I'll tell you in my other video that I already did that goes over BMW individual. I'll put a link up to that right now. Okay, moving on, we are talking about options. What options are there? There's a driver assist package and there's an executive package. All right, let's find out what this executive package is first and foremost. Power rear sunshade and rear side window shades, 4-zone automatic climate control, soft closed doors, parking assist plus, surround view 3D camera, front ventilated seats, active park distance control. It's loaded. Front massaging seats. They throw everything at you for $36.50. We're all over that, buddy. Let's go back to the build. What's the driver assist plus package? I don't care about that active stop and go stuff. All right, we're skipping over that. Let's move on. Oh, there's other options down here. All of them we can see. That Bowers and Wilkins is $3,400. The night vision assist is $2,300. We're getting that just on point because everybody always skips on that. So we're getting it because I like that. Do we want the M carbon ceramics? Nah. The M drivers package is where you go to the performance driving school. Isn't that the deal with that? You know what? I wouldn't mind doing that. That seems fun. I'm going to go ahead and add that to the build. And you know what? You only live once. Give me the Bowers and Wilkins sound system. At this point, if I'm buying a $110,000 car, I'm going to buy the $110,000 car that's going to cost $126,000. You understand? I'm getting the one that I want, is what I'm saying. Let's move on to the summary. Let's see. I can print off this summary. So if you like the way I've built this 2020 BMW M5 competition sedan, guess what? I'm going to print off the build summary, and you can download it in the description below right now, actually. Okay, so yeah, that's it. We've done a build and price review, or we've done a build and price review of a 2020 BMW M5 competition sedan. We've learned all about it. We've checked enough specs and features and all that there, and looked at the gallery. Yeah, it's legit. The car is legit. There's nothing wrong with it. I love the BMW M5. Always have. Probably always will, unless they go electric, and I'll still probably love it even then. At any rate, yeah, let's wrap this video up. If you found this review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the very next video.